Did you know that Hitler was a failed artist before he became the dictator we all know? Stick around to discover 51 shocking facts about Hitler that will blow your mind. From his tumultuous upbringing to his bizarre personal habits, we're diving deep into the life of one of history's most infamous figures. We're going to uncover the strange contradictions, the surprising influences, and the lesser-known details that shaped Hitler's life and his horrific reign. Get ready for a wild ride through history as we separate fact from fiction and try to understand the man behind the mustache. Let's get started. Rejected by art school, Hitler's artistic dreams turned into political nightmares. Time magazine's 1938 Man of the Year was none other than Adolf Hitler. Chilling, right? Hitler's dietary choices were complex. He was a vegetarian for ethical and health reasons. Chapter 4. Close Calls and Failed Plots. Hitler survived over 40 assassination attempts, a testament to his security and luck. Chapter 5. Fueled by more than just ideology. Hitler's drug use is well documented, painting a picture of a leader reliant on substances. Chapter 6. A Love Forbidden. Ironically, Hitler's first love was reportedly a Jewish girl, a fact lost to history's tragedy. Chapter 7. Inspired by a Dictator. Mussolini's rise to power in Italy served as a blueprint for Hitler's own ambitions. Chapter 8. Mein Kampf, a Manifesto of Hate. Hitler's autobiography became a bestseller, spreading his twisted ideology far and wide. Chapter 9. The Mysterious Death of Geli Raubal. The circumstances surrounding the death of Hitler's niece remain shrouded in mystery. Chapter 10. Hitler's obsession with Wagner's music reveals a dark side to his artistic tastes. Chapter 11. Some argue that Hitler's overprotective mother played a role in shaping his personality. Chapter 12. Hitler's abusive father cast a long shadow over his life and may have shaped his worldview. Chapter 13. Hitler's time as a struggling artist in Vienna exposed him to poverty and extremist ideologies. Chapter 14. Hitler's experience in World War I, where he was decorated for bravery, shaped his view of war. Chapter 15. Hitler's rise to power was, terrifyingly, achieved through legal means and political maneuvering. Chapter 16. The People's Car, a Nazi creation. The Volkswagen Beetle, a symbol of freedom today, has dark origins in Nazi Germany. Chapter 17. America, Hitler's Railway of Terror. Hitler's luxurious train, America, served as a mobile headquarters during the war. Chapter 18. The Führer's Favorite Ape. It might surprise you that Hitler's favorite movie was the classic monster film, King Kong. Chapter 19. Blondie, the Führer's devoted companion. Hitler's German shepherd, Blondie, was a constant presence in his life, even in the bunker. Chapter 20. The Führer bunker, last stand of the Third Reich. The Führer bunker became the final stage for Hitler's reign and the setting of his suicide. Chapter 21. The Art of the Nazi Speech. Hitler meticulously rehearsed his speeches, understanding the power of propaganda. Chapter 22. More than just facial hair. Hitler's iconic mustache wasn't just a style choice, it was a strategic decision for its era. Chapter 23. The Propaganda Machine. The Nazi regime was masterful at using propaganda to control information and manipulate the masses. Chapter 24. The Doctor and the Dictator. Dr. Morell, Hitler's personal physician, played a controversial role in the dictator's health. Chapter 25. Albert Speer, architect of the Reich. Albert Speer, Hitler's favorite architect, designed grand structures meant to showcase Nazi power. Chapter 26. The Holocaust, a stain on humanity. Hitler's regime orchestrated the Holocaust, a horrific genocide that led to the deaths of millions. Chapter 27. The Color of Power and Hate. Red, a color often associated with power and anger, held a particular significance for Hitler. Chapter 28. The Autobahn, a Road to War. While seemingly benign, the Autobahn, Germany's highway system, was built with military purposes in mind. Chapter 29. Man's Best Friend, Führer's Favorite. Hitler's love for German shepherds speaks to his fascination with loyalty and obedience. Chapter 30. The Swastika, a Symbol Perverted. The swastika, an ancient symbol with positive connotations, was forever tainted by its association with the Nazis. Chapter 31. A Twisted Vision for Germany. Hitler's speeches often laid out his grand, albeit warped, vision for Germany's future. Chapter 32. The Catalyst of Global Conflict. Hitler's actions ultimately plunged the world into World War II, a conflict with devastating consequences. Chapter 33. The Führer's Favorite Fuel. Even dictators have culinary preferences. Hitler was known to enjoy a simple plate of pasta. Chapter 34. Indoctrinating the Youth. The Hitler Youth was a chilling example of the Nazi regime's efforts to indoctrinate children. Chapter 35. Art and the Third Reich. Hitler's taste in art, like his favorite artist Adolf Hitler, reflected his preference for idealized realism. Chapter 36. Camps of Horror. The Nazi regime's use of concentration camps stands as a testament to the horrors of prejudice and hate. Chapter 37. Finding Solace in Literature. It seems ironic that a man who instigated so much suffering found solace in a book like Don Quixote. Chapter 38. The Dangerous Myth of Aryan Supremacy. The idea of Aryan supremacy fueled the Nazis' racist ideology, leading to unspeakable atrocities. Building a legacy in stone and steel. Albert Speer's architectural projects for Hitler were designed to be imposing and reflect the regime's power. The final solution was the Nazi plan to systematically murder European Jews, a chilling example of calculated genocide. Hitler's deep admiration for Wagner's music reveals a complex relationship between art, ideology, and power. The Nazi regime relied heavily on forced labor, exploiting millions for their own gain. Even amidst the horrors he orchestrated, Hitler found escape in the fantastical world of King Kong. The Berlin Olympic Stadium, built for the 1936 Olympics, became a stage for Nazi propaganda. Hitler's love for German shepherds reflects his desire for loyalty, a trait he valued above all else. Chapter 46. A Symbol Tainted Forever. The swastika, once a symbol of peace and good fortune, became irrevocably linked to the horrors of Nazism. Chapter 47. A Distorted Vision of Greatness. Hitler's speeches often painted a picture of a grand future for Germany, but his vision was built on hate and violence. Chapter 48. A World at War. Hitler's ambition and aggression ultimately led to World War II, a conflict that left millions dead and forever changed the world. Chapter 49. A Dictator's Plate. Even in the midst of war and genocide, Hitler maintained particular eating habits, favoring simple dishes like pasta. Chapter 50. Molding Young Minds. The Hitler Youth was a key part of the Nazis' plan to indoctrinate young people and ensure the future of their ideology. Chapter 51. Art as Propaganda. Hitler's taste in art, exemplified by Adolf Hitler's work, was used as a tool to promote Nazi ideology. The Legacy of Infamy. So there you have it, 51 shocking facts about Hitler that offer a glimpse into the life and mind of one of history's most reviled figures. It's crucial to remember that while these facts might spark curiosity, they should never be mistaken for admiration or justification for the horrors committed under his rule. Learning about Hitler's life in all its complexity and contradictions is a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition, hatred, and the seductive power of propaganda. We must learn from the past to create a better future. If you found these facts fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments which facts surprised you the most.